Beautiful Cancerians, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings coming in with your weekly reading. Hope you guys are doing great. So I've got the cards all cleared and shuffled and spread out, and I'm going to pull them by feel for you tonight, okay? So let's take a look. Everybody's been asking me about my dog. This is a stuffed dog, okay? This border collie, he's a stuffed animal toy. He's life size, so he looks real. This is the real one down here taking a nap while I read. Okay, so here we go. Cancer, let's see what's coming up today. What does Cancer need to know? A lot of warmth here, Cancer. A lot of energy and a lot of warmth for you today. Cancerians, always leading with their heart. Some of you may have felt like you wanted to kind of pull back a little bit the first of this month. The energy might have just been too intense. And I know a lot of you are empaths as well, so you really feel other people's feelings. And there's been a lot of hustle bustle of energy this month. Things starting up again. The time, not the time changing, but the light. Those days are shorter, the light's different. I think for a lot of you, it's felt overwhelming and you just wanted to crawl into your shell. Can't say I blame you. Okay, let's see what's happening for the sign of Cancer. I'm using the Wise Dog Tarot by request from one of my Cancer viewers. So I hope you like this reading. So let's see what's happening here. Wow. This is very interesting, Cancer. This is very, very interesting. So the first card up that's representing your energy and very significant for you at this time is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? The Queen of Pentacles has to do with somebody who's very organized with money, usually has money. She's somebody who's in charge of her own life. She's very self-actualized, and I get that this, usually this is a feminine, I pull the cards as they come up, so this would be a feminine energy. Take it as it resonates for you, okay? But she's very much in charge, and she's thinking a lot about money. You can see how the dog is looking up at the coin, okay? Very much thinking about money. Money's on your mind a lot, according to what the cards are saying, all right? Now, the thing that might be causing you a conflict is love, for one thing. This card's showing like two people coming together or two things coming together, but it is in the challenge position. This could be a challenge for some of you, and it could be a tug of war for some of you. Sometimes this can represent contracts. Sometimes this can represent two things coming together, and we'll get more clarification on this, but this does seem to be your challenge at this time is love and relationship, okay? The thing that seems to be kind of in your aura, and these two will go together, in your aura and deeper down, okay? This is going to be the Four of Swords, okay? For some of you, and I said this earlier, you may have crawled in your shell. You may have crawled in your shell and you want to, and that's what you're thinking about. Like, should I have crawled in my shell? Maybe I'm spending too much time by myself. I feel like this is what's kind of hanging over you. Like, you can't quit thinking about it. It's in your mind. It's up here in your mind. Am I spending too much time by myself? I really don't want to go out in the world. I really want to withdraw. This is the card of withdrawing. But deeper down, it's showing me the Five of Cups. And I feel like for some of you, the real reason you might be withdrawing is because of this disappointment in love, okay? Sometimes this really has to do with betrayals and things ending, sometimes feeling of things left undone, unfinished business with love, and just feeling like you've been hurt. It's a card of feeling emotionally hurt, okay? What's deeper down in this situation. Now, there's a couple of things here they're showing me that either are happening now or might be moving into the past a little bit. And this is going to be the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So some of you, and these came up as a pair, so they're kind of linked together, okay? You might be feeling like you need strength and reserve to keep going on this path of love, okay? You might just be feeling like you're out of steam. You might be feeling like, I just don't want to do this anymore, but you kind of do because you're the Queen of Cups, okay? There's two queens showing up for you so far today, Cancer. It's about, money and love. Love and money. Those seem to be the two biggies for you right now. That I see a lot of thinking about this, okay? And this Queen of Cups energy, again, it's a feminine energy, but take it as it resonates in a collective reading. But this is telling me this person leads with their heart, okay? This is somebody who's very nurturing, who can be very intuitive. This is somebody who loves animals, loves children, loves people. There's just a lot of love being exuded from this Queen of Cups. And right next to it, it's like, I'm out of steam with that. This is the card of I need strength and reserve to climb that next hill. But these feelings are what I see moving into the past for you, all right? This is showing up in the past position. So you may not have this all the way in the past yet, but that's where it's headed, all right? That feeling of, I need more strength. I need more mojo to keep going with this, okay? Now, coming up in your near future, we've got the Six of Cups, all right? Now, the Six of Cups is having to do with success, and for some of you, it might be delayed success, but it's coming. It's very much having to do with, again, cups, feelings, love card, that sort of thing. Somebody may be offering you something, some sense of generosity that's coming to you with the Six of Cups energy. And also, the Six of Cups is someone from the past sometimes, okay? Six of Cups has to do with maybe you're thinking about somebody from the past. Maybe there are memories or dreams coming up about this person. And I don't know the exact dates right off the top of my head, but I think we're still in Mercury retrograde right now. And if we're not, we're in the shadow of it. It just ended, and sometimes it's stronger then than it is when we're right in it. But this can really bring up people from the past or memories from the past, a feeling of nostalgia, sadness about the past. All that sort of thing can be really strong. And, Cancer is a very sensitive sign. So you're really sensitive to Mercury retrograde. It can make you really sad. I feel a lot of sadness around this card for a lot of you. And it's sort of what's happening over the next few days based on the timing of this reading, okay? So we'll see how else that comes up, but that one, there's somebody from the past there who's thinking about you, and you are probably thinking about them too. And you may have a dream about that. Sometimes this is about dream visits and things like that, okay? You may even see that person's name popping up on license plates, or you might be seeing that person's initials, or if you had a special number, a special word, or so you might see it popping up different places, okay? Now, coming up in the more extended future, we've got the Chariot, and the Chariot has to do with opposing forces and keeping things together, keeping things on track. Some of you, this came up reversed, so for some of you, it's going to feel like you're just overwhelmed. You just can't keep things together. You can't keep things done. It's like there's too much. It's like your sled dogs are going in opposite directions and you're about to fly off down a avalanche or something, okay? That's how it must feel for some of you coming up. And when I say extended future, I mean more like in the next couple of weeks, probably towards the end of the month. You may just be feeling like this whole month has just been like too much, okay? So here we have a card representing a lot of your energy at this time, Cancer, and this is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now, you may just be really liking where you live and you just want to stay home. This could be you in solitude. This can represent you just in your crab shell doing your own thing, okay? And I mean that in the best kind of way. You may just be really into being an introvert at this time, okay? And for some of you, it's like maybe you're at home, but you're not liking, this did come up reversed. It might be you don't like your home that much and you wish you could move, but there you are. And you're still spending a lot of time at home. This is not a bad card at all. This is actually a really good card. This can sometimes represent kind of the lap of luxury. Like you've got what you want, but maybe you're a little lonely. You've got your property, your house, you like the money you're making, all of that stuff, but you might just be feeling like you're not relating to people. See, the dog's with the bird. The dog would rather be with another dog, okay? And so would the bird rather be with another bird. It's like you're not finding your tribe. You're not coming together with birds of a feather, so to speak. Okay, that's what this card says, even though you may have all the material things covered at this time. Okay, not for all of you, but for quite a few of you that I'm reading for right now, that's what I'm seeing. And I say that because it did come up reversed. So we've got some of the reversed meaning here too, okay? Now, when we go into these next couple of cards, we have got the Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Now, for some of you, you are going to be developing more and more of your intuition and your own psychic abilities, all right? And this is about you really getting your third eye, becoming really more open. Sometimes that happens from watching psychic readings or getting psychic readings from someone, or just looking into things like that. It will start to kind of stir up your third eye, make you more psychic yourself, okay? And it's right beside of the card of joy and happiness. This is Ten of Pentacles. This is joy, happiness, and financial stability. So what I'm seeing here is I feel like you're going to be following your intuition more to get to your financial stability, joy, and happiness, okay? And I see you really following that, really following your heart and your inner vision, your intuition, okay? The final outcome here is it's the Death card reversed, okay? So, and I do mean final outcome based on the final outcome of this snapshot in time, which is what a card reading basically is, a snapshot in time, okay? So this is having to do with, there's something you might like to put an end to in your life, but maybe you're afraid to go into the unknown, okay? That's what this card is saying. Maybe you want to change something, but you're more afraid of the unknown, okay? For some of you, you might have actually experienced, you know, someone in your experience did pass, okay? And could be a pet, could be a person. You know, sometimes this can represent actual passing and transition. The little butterfly, you know, represents metamorphosis and transition and things like that. But I think for most of you, this is definitely having to do with a situation that you're afraid to change, okay? Let's get a little clarification here, Cancer, and see what else you need to know before I go, okay? That one definitely you need to know. You need to go on that new path. Here's the Fool card, and this is definitely having to do with go on the new path, Cancer. Start the new thing if that's what you're thinking about. Start the new thing, okay? Yeah, if you start the new thing, I feel like you're going to put down roots. This is the Four of Wands, okay? This is a card of putting down roots, having a safe haven, a home that you love. This is having to do, for some of you, with love and marriage and families, okay? See what else? Cancer, real quick, final words for Cancer. Yeah, okay, so for some of you, there's going to be a message of love coming in, all right? This is having to do with someone, like a younger person who brings you a message, or this can be a message on social media and that sort of thing, but this is having to do with potential new love and attraction and that sort of thing coming in for you, Cancer. Let's see if there's anything else at this time, okay? Final words for Cancer. Yes, Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands is having to do with new opportunities coming in, and like your ships, like you're waiting for your ship to come in. And that can be on a financial level, a relationship level, healing this past hurt that you had and that sort of thing. So really good card for you all Taurus going into this upcoming week. I said Taurus, didn't I? Cancer. I said Taurus for a reason. I think some of you, your person from the past may be Taurus, or you may be dealing with Taurus. Things pop out of my mouth sometimes that I didn't mean to, wasn't consciously thinking of. So they put that in my mouth for a reason. So you might be dealing with the Taurus, okay? And let's see if there's anything else I need to tell you before I go based on these cards. I think we covered it all. Yeah, I think we definitely covered it all. So I think this was a really good reading, and I hope you got a lot from it. And I look forward to seeing you all again. So have a great week. See you. Bye-bye.